not surprised that we're number one, considering how lazy everybody in the US wants to be, me included. Like, I just want to eat. I just, other things that I can't talk about in the beginning of the video, and sleep and play games, and that's it. Like, if if I could just have a constant supply of hot water and it would never get cold, I would never leave the shower. I would actually like set it up so that I could have a TV in my bathroom if the shower never got cold. So like there are levels upon levels, there's layers upon layers of laziness. Yeah. USA killing zombies, like, what is that? Virus cycle? So that's got to be like a fully completed campaign. We're four fully completed campaigns more than people up north. I'm, yeah, just looking down the line of everything now. Can I actually like, oh no, I wanted to, right, there it is. I'm probably gonna have to cut that out because it showed somebody's user ID, but like I want to look and see like who's in the last. Bahrain? I have no idea where that is. Iceland makes sense because I do follow somebody from Iceland on Facebook actually, so like I have heard myself about like how important health is to them. Like they're not really big on candy or any fattening things. Mm. And laziness is probably well, I don't know about that. I'm just like putting it two and two together because of the health thing. Um but yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna stop this and then get into the actual level. Sorry for being boring at this first little bit. I was just curious. Like this is just my curiosity at work.
As I was closing in on the hospital, I called Dr. Morden back. Tell me, Doc, what's three
So
times your
what?
size,
Like
has
it
machetes
just
for
all
hands,
of a sudden
and
decides to
skin as
work
tough as
now
leather?
on ground levels.
I
So
couldn't
then,
say
like, what
positively.
did we need to
I'm not
climb all
privy to
that
every
way for?
biolab experiment the government
I
conjured up to fight the epidemic.
oh.
Damn thing almost cut me into
So
pieces.
that's what
Just get me a tissue sample, Ms. Baker.
okay,
I will
alright,
talk to
because, like, I was thinking that the mutants were a part of the zombie thing itself, but now that definitely makes sense thinking about it, that the, military created those to deal with the zombies, as well as it makes sense that, because they're mindless monsters, that they're going after us instead, that it completely backfired. um, another quick stopping the video, and then we'll get right into it. I was just worried with how much it's crashed. Like, it crashed again, like, before I did that last bit. Okay, so Um, the first little bit that I want to be on is the flare. I'm almost that like bucket or whatever it is rolled. Um, oh. So this is a checkpoint and this is supposed to be safe. But like I go back here, are there going to be zombies? Yeah, that's what I thought. No, no. Okay, like, what is this? They're super tall. They seem like a lot taller than other zombies that I have gone up against. Okay, so what's this? Proto suit? Okay, that's good for speed. Right. I'm glad that I did that, actually, that I noticed that, like, my naturally inquisitive, explorative nature, got me another armor piece. I feel like, let's see here, Armo, Exo, Proto, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, okay. I'm just trying to making sure that I'm getting them all. I don't think that I am. If I'm on the threes, okay, so I missed out on Proto 2 of the chest because like you can't really follow a guide when you're recording stuff for YouTube. Like it's maybe if I got a selfie stick, I don't even know like where to get those, and then I just like propped it up somehow, held my phone so that I'd be able to see. But like even then, like because the issue is that I would be looking down at my phone and trying to play the game, but like even if it was in front of my face, like you look at your phone for a second and then a horde of zombies gets you and you're dead. And a lot of so why do guides do that, by the way, where they're like, here's the thing, and then they fast forward in the level so that you have absolutely no idea where they are, so you have to like pick up on context clues of the surrounding, like where they are to figure out where they are. Like, why not just do it through the whole level, you know? Like go through the whole level and it's so frustrating. Strength, that's 7 strength, 4 endurance, 6 agility. Like, um, should I should I just do that? Like that sounds wait, armor, but that's like balanced though. Let's see here. Exo and then because I have exo later ones here, right? The latest of each is probably good. I Yeah, it's not like we really need to work on agility. Sorry, I'm not really thinking that much right now. Uh what was what was catching me? Oh yeah, the whole like guide thing. Um I would need more for the launcher, more for the shocker. Do I need to upgrade the blade cannon more than this? Is the thing. Uh, like it'd probably be better to get the better weapons, so I'm gonna save as far as that goes. I don't really, well, yeah, I should max this out, but as far as this goes, I think I can just keep it like half and half. Uh, right. That's good. I just got a text from that online friend. I was telling him that I was recording Dead Nation. Like I was telling him that I felt bad that I had been stressed this month, like, the end of March. It's like something happened, but it's like, not really something that would matter for normal people that have their heads together. Uh, like, I'm just overly sensitive and it messed up my head, and it's like once one thing goes wrong, it's hard to hold it back together and keep it back. But like also and it's weird because my mom says that she's sick, but like she's been sick for kind of years in a row. So like what's really new than any other time? So it's like I'm being screamed at to and that's not what stressed me out, it was another thing. But like now that I am stressed, I can't keep my head together to not be stressed that she's screaming at me because she's sick. And it's just like all going downhill, you know. So I'm doing this stuff during the day, because for some reason it gets worse at night, and I guess that makes sense, like circadian rhythms and all that. That like maybe your maybe your internal health system is just worse at night. I don't know, but like I'm just taking advantage of the day and getting things done. I felt bad that I haven't been working on the game that I told my friend that I would be working on. And they said, no worries, take your time. And I would just, like I told them that I would update them when I was working on it. And I just said that I got through a couple levels, and they were like, glad you're doing better. You know, take your time. I'm glad, you know, that I got that. Wait, I want to, no. Okay, how do I do this? Because, like, I want to just quick go after this one. There we go. And then it was, nice enough to... I was trying to figure out a word other than nice, but I was thinking, like, grateful, and that's not the right word. It was courteous enough to give me a health back, is the thing. Right. But yeah, it's like that weird thing, like, I have no idea, how to fix that in my head, because, like, it's not like I can just go inside my head and tinker around with it, like, not like a brain surgeon, but like, you know, like shrink myself down and go inside my head like, they can do in the cartoons. Yeah, and that's, that's another reason why I didn't get more grenades or mines, because I just kind of figured I would pick them up along the way now that they're, like, semi-regularly dropping them. But, like, yeah, I wish that I could fix that in my head. Like, I feel like other people get that together before now, but, like, I don't really know how to do it, and every single way that people say to do it kind of seems like they're talking from a jerk perspective. Like, they always have that condescending tone of voice, so it's like, I can't really learn like that, but they don't get it. But yeah, it's like every time I get screamed at, it's like I'm a kid again. Just like crying and begging to not be hurt and just begging to be left alone. And I don't really know how to fix that, and that's what keeps me not really being able to move forward, not being able to progress, is like, I think specifically that kind of stuff, like that wheelhouse of things. I just realized, so there was a new thing called a leech. Is that okay? So they kind of look like they have super big brains, or they have like egg sacs, like spider egg sacs on their heads. I was trying to, yes, I know that the backs of shipping crates are dangerous and you shouldn't get close to them. Was that the last dying cry of... I wanted to go towards that for the money, but yeah, that's right. It is just 1500 from what I remember. So I know, don't shoot the other one. Right. But like, I was kind of expecting something different from it than just like you shoot them and they barf acid, because the fat ones have that, where they explode into a big pile of acid. But I guess, you know, there's only so many different things that you can do. Why is it called a leech, though? It's not like it's taking from you and giving to itself. So, and you would think that a leech Well, no, actually, because leeches don't have tentacles. I don't know why I was thinking that a leech would have tentacles, but like, I'm just kind of thinking about it in the sense of, you know, they lash out at you, like they whip a long ton at you, or like, I can actually use this reference because I have Monster Hunter videos. That one where I think I even have it in the title that me and Graham are fighting monsters that we hate, like me with the Volvodon, that like armadillo thing that can jump and just like cannonball you. Like, yeah, it can jump and it can roll and cannonball you, all that sorts of stuff. But his was the Kizu with the long head, the long neck that can stretch around. Like, I would imagine, you know, the leech monster to stretch their neck towards you, and then they just kind of like bite you like a vampire and suck your blood like that. Ah, because why not, right? I'm trying to remember how annoying they are now, because it's like they do swarm you, but like they just kind of like hop around, kind of like how a toddler that is somewhat new to walking kind of bounces around on their feet. But I just thought of that too, like, you know, that thing that you set them in, and it has like all the toys to keep them occupied and whatever, like you press the button and there's noise. um but like the jumpers that toddlers have, I think it's to work out the strength in their legs, and I think that might be why they bounce, because they're used to bouncing from being set in those things, maybe. um yeah, I connected the dots. So what would be better first, the launcher or the shocker? I'm going to get both, but like, I think chain lightning would just, uh like, it's more useful, and then I'll go back and get the other thing. Um More clip, more inventory. I think a bigger clip is the way to go, like right away. Where am I going to get to with that? It has 5 stars, so probably 3 on each. I just hit my headphones where they plug in. Does that mean, should I adjust it? Do I care? Oh well. Um, but that's good for now, and then I'll pick up more grenades and mines on the way. I'm not worried about that at all. Okay, and away we go. I feel like I'm hitting checkpoints a lot quicker than I was before. Okay, so, like, oh, yep. Okay, so what is gonna be going after me? Is that a mouth that is screeching? Nope, it sounded different. It wasn't like a howl. It was kind of more like a hissing, which signifies the jumper. Okay. I don't know why I ducked. Like, it's not like I'm going to be hurt in the real world. I don't know why I'm going to be hurt in why I think it's always helped with concentration. It's like, even though I know, like, being fully immersed, if I duck like instinctively, then my thoughts are, going to be right on the buttons to rush away. Right. I did see you. I think there's another one, right? Is there another one? Is there gonna be, like... I was kind of hoping for armor, but that is also good. What, oh, they would probably be body bags, right? Stretcher. Right. Try to give myself the space. Is that a siren that I'm hearing? Which is kind of weird that I did hear the tornado siren go off a couple days ago. So it's like I've got to watch out for that probably for the next week still. Come on. No! Die, mouth. Alright. And then knock them away. Gotta get this fat one. That's the outlier that would rush towards me. Alright. Kind of swing my aim around and, so... I'm kind of surprised that, there aren't more carvers in the hospital. Just thinking about that now with, and yes, I know that, like, they are professionally trained to do the right things, so I know that it is somewhat of an irrational fear to be afraid of surgeons and surgery. Like, they definitely know what they were doing. They wouldn't be there still having their job if they regularly messed up, right? But when I think of it and the fear of being cut into, I think of surgeons as like butchers. What? I was trying to get far enough away so that I would have the space to shoot. I relied on that little regen cushion again, and I really need to get better than that. I do. If I go down here and hit this, is there gonna be like hiding at the wall? And then you've got these tents, these medical tents. So was this like a proper hospital, or was it just like a makeshift one that they came up with along the way? No, you're pushing me back. Like, I was trying to keep shooting the mouth to kind of stun lock him. But, oh yes, I need this health pack. Yummy, yummy health pack. Oh no, get, please don't scream again. How much is that going to summon? I don't know. Okay, get this stuff through the fence. Can I? Nope. But then again, I just thought about that too, that maybe, like, they set up the tents before the hospital because, like, they had so many people coming in that they really needed to treat, and they just, you know. Okay, so that's probably the smart move, right? Like, I can't really tell right offhand if they're the weak zombies or, like, what. Reload this, do that. Or should I just, like, because I don't use the grenade enough, and I've already mentioned that. Alright. Yeah, that probably... Nope. Yeah, okay, they definitely run. They know how to party. Okay, alright. And then... just switch back to this, switch to this, and reload real quick so I can have that right and ready to go. I am thinking a little more. I do appreciate that. I'm glad that my brain is active today. I did see that glow. Okay. I'm glad that it provided. Is that another glow up there? There's a couple, actually. I should be able to, or is that just an arm? Because the way that the heads are colored, like the skin color is super light, so SMG ammo. That helps. I think that replenishes what I used, actually. Quick, quick, quick! Get the money! Get going, get money, get work, get money. Okay, assessment. I've got my finger on the weapon wheel ready to go, but, they're gonna eat me to death. I'm glad that I stomped that health back. I'm noticing that I have 60k, which means that I'm 60% to my next big weapon, which should be the launcher, and I will be so happy to have it. If I can just, like, use it wisely. I wish that they would get caught up in the acid, but, then again, like, I can't have that double standard, like, if, now I've got to think back to figure out what my point was, double standard, right, like, I don't want to be hurt by my own equipment, like, by my own explosives, but, like, if I'm expecting them to be hurt by their own acid, then I should, you know, just anticipate that I'm gonna get hurt by my own equipment and just think around that. Like, if I want the one thing, then I have to... If I want the benefit, then I have to have the detriment, because I think that's how, like, games are balanced. I like this tile. I like this, these wavy bits, these, like, lasagna noodle pieces. They're pretty neat. So... okay. Right. Okay, I was able to go around that. And that is one of the reasons why I like, playing COD Zombies. At least as much as I have. I mean, like, I don't really do it on my own. And I haven't really had a person to do it with in a couple years, but, like, you know, those kiting skills. Seeing the opportunity and taking it. Alright, so... no... I just want... right. What do I want? World peace. The end of world hunger. So, I... and I know that I can just Google search this myself, but, like, I've talked about that a lot, that search engines don't really mesh with the way that I speak. So, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a proper answer, but this is something that I think about a lot, right? Like, you see these videos of Africa with the piles upon piles of computers and stuff, and it's like, you're supposed to use the computers and not just throw them away. I feel like I'm just, like, missing something here. Like, why is it like that? Like, why is the place just a landfill? And it bothers me because I'm seeing all this technology go to waste. Where did, because I feel like that came from something that I was saying not just like 2 minutes ago, but it's already gone. It's like how are there third world places when we have the resources that we have? And like it's like everybody wants to complain about that like nobody wait it's been like several years since I've thought about this, so it's like I've got to piece it back together. Like, is it just that everybody wants to complain about that the conditions in Africa and that nobody helps anybody, but like also nobody wants to help, so it's like is that how I want to say it, like a catch-22? All right, is that gonna get me caught on things? But yeah, it's like with how many first world countries there are, it seems that like we should be able to pass the knowledge and the resources along to make third world countries not that. And I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know. Oh, okay. Like, not just with what I was saying, but in the game, like, I couldn't get to them. I couldn't figure out how to get to them, but there was a space where I could shoot through, but, like, it doesn't always allow you to, shoot through gates. Why, with the darkness, there's, like, is there a dark bulb somewhere that I'm just, like, missing? Like, how do things just all of a sudden get dark for no reason? Because I feel like the light that we were seeing before was like natural light, like moonlight. And then okay. So what? No. I'm glad that there are no big monsters. Of course, I had to say that and jinx myself. Now there will be big monsters. Oh no, I blinked! What? Stop. Like, I can't see you. I'm at a disadvantage. I'm worried about, like, nothing. There's like nothing here, but as soon as I let my guard down, when is the light gonna come back on? Why? Of course that would be no, that would be my luck. Okay, where is it? Where? Okay, alright. I see you. I've just gotta work my way over to there. No. Where? Where's the mouth? No. Okay. I think there was only one. Maybe I can, no. No. How far does that kick me back? I don't even remember this checkpoint, so that's not a good sign. Oh, it's all the way back to here. Alright, so of course there would be a street light keeping me from my goals. I just want to... Yeah, I do. I just want to do that thing where I rush ahead and I get them kind of all in one place. I huddle them together and then I kite them. Okay, grenade, that doesn't help. That's not exactly a health pack like I wanted. Keep them busy, keep them busy, keep them busy. No. Okay. And then... Right. So, what else happened in the last little bit? Or no, I guess I should say the next little bit. I'm thinking of it the last because, like, it's in my past, but it's now in my future also because I died. So, there's that, little, not exactly hideaway, but just, like, side part where I got that one box. Did things sprout up at me then? I don't think I remember them doing so. But, right, okay. Of course, and that's another problem. That's another thing to constantly have to think about now that my butt hurts because all I do is sit down and play games. I should stand up, but I feel like that would mess with my concentration. Is there a mouth up ahead or, okay, this is where earlier I was talking about carvers and how weird it was that I wasn't seeing them in hospitals as some medical tent stuff. Get this money. Get these things through this fence. I don't know how many there are. There's not that many. Okay. Is that another health pack and another health pack? Okay, so now I'm square back up to where I need to be. And that's where that happened. Right. No, I've got to stretch my leg. I worry about that, like I've gotten old anytime that I need to stretch, like, farther than just having my legs out in front of me, like a wide stretch, like, I worry that I'm gonna cramp my leg and pull something. It's like it doesn't really take much anymore. Come on. No. You know what? Say your feelings. Don't scream them at me. I am sick and tired of the abuse. You need to learn your manners. Where are you? Okay. Did the mouth just, like, die when I was randomly firing in that direction? Like, I wasn't even paying attention to where I was firing. I was just trying to, like, in the general direction of where everything could possibly be. Okay. So, it's like I'm sitting on a pile of pillows and it's not enough. Right, so, do this again, do that again. Yeah? How many are you? Okay, I'm just gonna, like, rush forward and then go back just to entice things to come my way. That actually happened a lot better than it did the last time. Why can you just, like, full-on sprint like marathon runners? It's like, okay, you just get done with a hot dog eating contest and then you all of a sudden break into a 5K sprint. Like, it's no big deal. Just nothing. It means nothing to you. Why do their arms look weird? They kind of look like crab people. Speaking of crab people, why are people, like, so unoriginal with things. Like not in the sense that that idea exists in the first place, but like every single thing is humanoid. Why does that have to be? Okay. Right. So, in a zombie world, are we to assume that animals are subject to that curse as well? Because I just had a terrifying idea with ants. Like, you get swarmed by a whole bunch of zombie ants, and you don't even, like, see it coming because they're so small. But then again, isn't that more or less the story of Last of Us now that I think about it? Um, well, like, yes and no, because it, like, bases itself basically around the cordyceps mushroom, and I, um, always synonymize that with ants, because when they teach you about it, they always, have ants in that video that, like, the fungus attaches their brain, and then they, like, control the ants. Which just goes back to what I was talking about with trees being alive, like if they were sentient, if they could think. If mushrooms have enough brain power to be able to send signals throughout the animals that they attach themselves to, then... And that's, like, creepy. That's, like, devious, you know? If fungi can have that kind of maliciousness in them, then I really want to know the personalities of other things. Did I hear, I think that was the growl of, like, one of the fat ones? And yes, I know when I died before, that was definitely my fault. Like, my not using equipment, because I think that it will be better used later. But here's the thing with that, though, right? Is that, like, those big fights, those are supposed to be the moments that you save that stuff for. Like, that is the later that I talked about earlier. So why can't I just get that through my head? Alright, where are you? Okay. There you are. And then, probably a checkpoint after that. Does that go, like, through? No. Okay, so, like, all of a sudden, everything goes dim.
SMG.
There's a mouth, there's some jumpers, there's some leeches.
Come on. Grenade.
Right. So, this... Oh, that was a bad idea. Right, and it's like, I want to be smart, but, like, you know. Alright, so there's that. Right. Where is it? Where are you? There you go. Just have that as a little treat, as a little present. Have a grenade as a little treat. No! Alright. That's where mines are gonna start being helpful. Yeah, they're already starting, like, barfing up their stomach acid at me, so I already went that far through it. Okay, so look around, probably back to the rifle right now, but, like, what is... Okay, so there's that. Make sure that they can't scream, because screaming is the bad thing. I think that was, like, the brunt force of it. Like, what would be up here? Okay, good. And now, oh, that stomping sound really worried me, by the way. I'm not exactly appreciative of that going down, because that would mean a carver, and going up against a carver in the dark, like, that would be just ever so mean to do that to me. It's like I'm trying to look around for boxes, but alright, what is the idea? Yeah, what's the big idea here? Man. Whoa! Right. I feel like I can do this. I know I told myself that I would use equipment more, but I feel like I got this wholeheartedly, and you just got to trust me on that. This feels like an informed decision. Wait. The sound of my gunshots were echoing in such a way that I thought I heard stomping again. Alright. Speaking of stomping, get some money. Okay, so it isn't the same for every health pack, unless, like, those were big health packs, in which case, big health packs carry 4,500, it seems. This is a super big area, so I don't really know how big, oh, but then would that mean that this is, like, the end of it? Because hospitals have big parking lots. So, okay. I think, because that seems like a checkpoint, right? So I'm going to look around and just, like, shoot in every direction and try to look for boxes and everything. Like, I know, it's a good thing that I don't care about score, right? Because, like, I know that accuracy goes into that rating system. Okay. All right. And I feel a crash coming on, so hold on just one moment.